Hello and welcome. Now in this video guys we are gonna learn something which is converting between the variable types, between the data types. Okay, so what I mean by this, instead of talking, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything in action just to make sure that you understand. So the previous lecture guys was about the read line, okay, and you get an input from the user. So guys, just try something. For example, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type var age, and this should be all integer, okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna assign it to be the read line. Okay, it's something really normal. We just created a variable and I want to get the age of the user as an integer, okay, but it's because it's a whole number. Okay, so as you can see guys, it's give me an error. It's not happy with my code. Now guys, essentially it's not an error. I'm gonna explain what does this mean. So this read line, okay, it will get the user input, okay, and it will get anything that the user inputted, whether it's a text, it's a number, it's anything, and it will convert it to a string. Okay, that's me. What does that mean? That means the result that's come from the read line, it will be a string. But here we try to store it in a variable of type integer. Okay, it does not match, and if you hover over it, it says required int and found string. We do not add any string, okay, but the string comes from this read line. Okay, it will take anything the user enter it and it will convert it to string. Okay, and here it's trying to store it in the variable of type integer. That it's not allowed. Now our mission here is to convert it to an integer. It's take the results that come from the read line as a string and convert it to an integer. It's real simple. All what we need to do is just type dot then to int. Okay, and it's we get another error. I will show you in a second. So hit enter or type to int. As you can see guys, we have an error, but it's another error. It's not an error. All what you need to do, whether you can just add double quotation or double exclamation mark, okay, and you will be in a great place. And if you do not add it right here, as you can see guys, we have this light, red light. Click on it and just click here, okay, and you will add it by default. Now guys, this is the first way, or the way that we can convert between the data types. And now let's go ahead and create another one. For example, I'm gonna create a var. I'm gonna name it name, should be type string. I'm gonna assign it to, okay, we already get a string. Let's make it another data type. I'm gonna make it double. Okay, we should see the double. Okay, now the double, it's just the data type that hold a decimal number. Okay, that mean for example 3.1, 3.3 or 4. Certain thing. Okay, so it's just a not normal number. Okay, so and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna assign the value of it to be the read line. So as you can see guys, we get the same error. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna convert it to double. Okay, and we do not forget this the double exclamation mark. Simple as that. Okay guys, and you may be wondering why we just make the value here to be string. Why we just type it like this, okay, instead of converting and going so far like this. Now guys, let me var string. Okay, I do not know why Android Studio is not happy with this, or not the IntelliJ not happy with this, so I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay, let me see. Now guys, you might be asking yourself, why do I do stuff like this? Why we do not just put the correct data type then instead of convert it? Now guys, this will become very handy once we work with Android Studio. Okay, because Android Studio has a lot of secrets that you need to understand it very well. Okay, because the converting between data types is really important thing. Okay, and I'm not gonna go in detail just because we are gonna cover it once we come with Android Studio. Okay, so just guys, make sure that you understand how to convert between data types. It's really simple. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and create another thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna create a var. I'm gonna name it let's say name. Okay, and this name should be string. Okay, I'm gonna assign a value of it to something really strange. Okay, for example, let's make it like this. Okay, now guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the value name. Okay, and I wanted to convert it to an integer. Simple as that. Just type toInt and you will be in a great place. Okay, so as you can see, now this will not be printed as a string. Okay, it will be an integer, a number without the quotation. Okay, do you get the idea? Now guys, go ahead and create a variables and change or convert between the data types. It's really simple. Okay, and make sure guys you understand this lecture very well, and there is no task for this lecture. I mean, there is no program that you need to build, but we are gonna give you later on, okay, in the next lecture. But my idea here, my point here, to understand how to convert between the data types is really simple. Okay, go ahead guys and watch this lecture twice because it's really important, and we are gonna continue on in the next video.
Like and share this video, hit subscribe button, press the bell icon for any query, comment below.